Hi, lovers. Hi, how are you guys doing? Yelma Daniel here, and today I want to really make a few educational videos. Um, yeah, let us talk about paying off your loans first. We are in debt, say, and sometimes really we cannot dodge these debts because we just don't have $1 million to buy a house, or you just don't have those some of the things like a car you can save up and get a small car. There are just situations whereby you need a big car and you just don't have that cash right now, or you find yourself in a situation where you just need a loan to start a business, and you just don't have that cash right now, but you have a brilliant idea that might earn you quite a lot of income, but you don't have that cash at the moment. So now you want financial assistance, but then the interest rates are way too high, and you end up paying double and something an amount of what you are going to get from the bank. And this is what disturbs me, you know. Whatever, being it furnitures, being it I'm not a fan of buying things on credit, but sometimes you just don't have that money, or you are preoccupied at the moment and you need something urgently. There are some shops, for instance, that lay by, or there are some shops that says you can take for 12 months, treat it as cash, then you just pay extra amount of admin fee just for the administration cost, but you don't pay the double, triple the amount, because they don't add interest on that specific item like furnitures. I know of Nictus does that. I don't know about any other shops, but they do that on specific things like beds. I've bought a bed with Nictus where I didn't pay those interest. I've bought furnitures like my couch with a Nictus, and they didn't add those interest. So you must take advantage of that. I'll just put it to say, take advantage of paying off things within 6 months or 12 months treated as cash, where you don't pay extra interest, because really it's just, it does not make any financial sense. It's robbing you of money. So that is now of furnitures. If you now find yourself in a situation where you are unable to pay something cash, okay, because it happens, and then you find yourself taking a loan to buy for a car, taking a loan to buy a house, taking things on credit to have something to use. Now take advantage of adding extra amount on top of the amount that you are supposed to pay, to reduce the capital, to reduce the interest. Okay. It's amazing how paying extra reduces your capital. It's amazing how it reduces your capital and how it reduces your interest rate. When I bought my house, I was privileged to have the knowledge of paying extra, but a lot of people don't know this, more especially when you are alone, without kids, without a lot of responsibilities. Take advantage of these things, more especially when you're just a single person doing your things without having to pay for house assistance, having to pay for additional whole lot of food. When you're just alone, take advantage of these things, because it's actually, you go very far, because you tend to put a lot of money just there, and then it reduces capital. It even reduces your monthly installment, which you don't need to touch. Don't be tricked into when you see your monthly bond payment is like down because you are adding extra, then you're like, oh, let me start paying the small amount. Trust me, it will pick up very fast, and next thing you see, you are paying an installment which is high. You must actually keep it fixed, and then you just add. You get 1,000, you add 500, you get 2,000, you get a bonus if you want. You are doing nothing with it, you add. If you can, it really helps you reduce your capital and reduce your interest rate at the end of the day. Instead of you paying the bond for 20 years, you might find yourself paying the bond for 15 years, or depending on how much money you are putting extra, you might even find yourself paying a bond for 10 years. Take advantage of paying extra. And it takes really discipline, self-discipline for you to do that. But sometimes just put it on the payslip. Sometimes just speak to your HR, and then it's just a fixed amount that you don't even feel. That just goes off your payslip, and then you pay off every month. When it comes to the vehicles, you must also just make arrangements, or you can make arrangements yourself. You get money, you even at the ATMs now, they have the options of depositing money to your home loan account, or you just make transfers or online banking, or you even with the personal loans, if you take 100,000, instead of you paying back 200,000 after 5 years, add an extra 500 yourself. Throw in 1,000 here and there. Throw in if you get a bonus, throw in some money once in a while, and then at the end of the day, you'll find yourself paying off the loans earlier, and then not having to pay 100,000 extra. Instead of you ending up paying 200,000, or you took 200,000 loan, you end up paying 400,000. Then you just save yourself that extra 200,000 that you are gonna pay in interest. Because if you critically think about it, it's so financially robbing you of money, because at the end of the day, you really end up paying quite a lot of money, and that is really not good. That is really not okay. If you bought something at the shops once in a while, make a turn there, and then you just pay cash, and then they put the money on your account to reduce the interests, to reduce the interest that will make you pay double that price. And if you can, stay away from credit cards if you can. But there are just situations where really they will force you to you don't have a choice, but they will force you to situations will force you to just get yourself things on credit because you just need it. It's a need, and you don't have the cash at the moment. Maybe you are preoccupied, or you just need it urgently, and you don't have that cash like that, so you are forced to take it on credit. But just make sure that you don't allow yourself to relax, because at the end of the day, the amount of money that you are going to pay is going to be way too much than you paying cash. Cash is the amount. Credit, it's double the amount. If you are buying a fridge that is 10,000, you take it for 24 months, you are going to end up paying 20,000, which is a lot in 2 years, rather than you adding now extra on your installments, and then you pay it off very fast. You get yourself a bonus payoff, you find yourself having 2,000, you throw in until you finish. Next thing you see, you have paid off something within the period that you're supposed to pay off at a cheaper price, rather than you paying that huge, big price, more especially with houses. Let us take advantage of paying extra. Let us take advantage of paying extra, make money to pay extra on the bond, so that you pay off your house in less than 20 years is way too much. In less than 20 years, okay, you can save yourself 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. That's a lot of money that you save yourself. On the internet, if you just Google, there's a bond calculator. There's a bond calculator that gives you, that is able to it helps you calculate how much you can save yourself on bonds. Trust and believe the amount of money that you save yourself, even a mere $500, if you add it on your monthly payments extra, it can save you quite a lot of money. Even 1,000, if you commit yourself to say, on top of my bond from the day that I am going to buy it, if I add an extra $1,000 fixed without touching it until the end, how much money will I save myself? There is a calculator there. It says at a specific interest rate that you are paying your bond. The problem is it keeps fluctuating, but just pay attention to when it goes up, then you can up your game. If it goes down, you keep your things fixed. Don't touch them. Don't go down just because they're saying now your repayment has gone down because the interest rate have gone down. You must just keep it as up as you can, and if you can keep it as up as you can, keep it as up as you can, just so that you save yourself years, a lot of money. Because there's a calculator that I was talking about. I think it have got a bond payment, like a the cost that you are paying the house for. It have got the interest that you are paying it for, the monthly payment that you are paying, an extra amount that you are choosing to add, and then you do the calculations of how many years it will save you, and how much at the end of the day you will end up paying. I think we must have a look at that, explore, and so that we just have an idea of what I am talking about, and educate ourselves, and save money, save ourselves money, rather than us paying a whole lot of money through interests. And if you can, also where you can build cash, also have the patience and also build cash. Let us always not just be in the rush, more especially if you are living in one house and you are trying to build another house. Build it with your time. I mean, you are not living there. Even if it's not done, you are not living there. You can just go there to visit where you want to visit, but you are not living there. So it's not like it's an emergency. You need to finish it now to go and live there now and get yourself in debt. You can just do it with your time. Do it with your time, and finish it with your time, and do quality things with your time. Okay. I will make a video one day. I'll come back to make a video one day on building cash. Okay. How much a mere building can cost you if you want to build on your own. How much, really plus minus, how much a building can cost you. Because some of us, when we want to build, we want to have an idea. If I am building, plus minus, how much should I have cash for me to build a specific building? But sometimes we have got no idea, because people are not sharing this information. Like if I am in Namibia and I want to build a house cash, let me say a 3-bedroom house or a 4-bedroom house, how much plus minus must I have? Just a building, standing up a building and building. I'm not talking about the things inside. Things inside, it depends on the prices, the qualities of the things that you want to use. But just a mere building, either with different types of bricks, definitely. But you can at least have an idea to say, okay, plus minus maybe this much you can spend on building. I will one day come here and share how much it costs to build a house, and I'll maybe give you guys my house tour and the price, as into how much I've spent. I'll try to keep receipts of different things, and then I will give you guys an idea. Why? For educational purposes, so that even if you want to build your house, you can, you can have an idea of how much plus minus a 3-bedroom house or a 4-bedroom house costs in town or at the town level. Okay. I will one day definitely, I owe you guys that. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, 3 years from now or 2 years from now, but I will definitely come back to you guys and share knowledge on that, because we don't want to share knowledge. It's not showing off, it's just sharing knowledge to say, so plus minus, if I want this type of a thing, because most of the houses that we buy, they're already built. It's in town, it's built already. You just buy a house that's already built. But how about bringing up your own house? You buy a plot and then you bring up your own house from scratch. Okay, how much does that cost you? Because sometimes we are scared of building houses, but it looks like houses are not that much expensive if you are doing it on your own with your own pace. You get 10,000, you buy bricks, you get what you get buy bricks, you get what you buy bricks, and then you add up the costs. It might not be that expensive to build, but sometimes we are just scared of building. But you might find out that even with our salaries that we have, if you have land, it might be reasonable to build. If you're just building with your own time, it takes you, if you want to take 5 years of building, you can really build yourself a nice building, without going to the bank where you are going to end up paying triple the prices, double the prices. Those interest rates are way too huge, guys. They are way too huge, and there are just some logistics that the bank uses that you don't need. They will need a what plan. They will need a what. They will need a what, which will be very expensive, rather than just using the VTC guys to say, how about you build me a building plan of this and this and this. These are my specifications, and then they're like, okay, I'll charge you this small amount, rather than those people that are charging abnormal prices. I will share, and I would like it a lot if you share my link with your friends and family. If you watch my videos, even if you're not interested, if you have Wi-Fi, just click, man, and leave it playing, and so that I get paid, and so that I finish my building fast, and so that I can share with you guys the information. Please do like, do comment, and yeah, let's learn together. Let us really share things that we can learn from one another. I am a finance person. I don't believe in too much knowledge without money. I like taking care of the finances, and I want to achieve so much by the age of 60. When I enter retirement, I can look back and say, yo, I have achieved this. We can look back and say, we have built houses, we have cars, and we can look at the pension money and go like, what can I do with the pension money productive, rather than that mentality of our old people that you are getting your pension, that's when you want to start building. Then you go suffer in old age without money. I don't think we are about that. Let us do things differently. We understand where they are coming from. That was their error. What are we doing differently? Let us try to do something differently from our side. And yeah, please do share my videos. It's very important for you to share my videos, because then I want to get monetized, so that I can start getting paid, so that I bring you guys more clear content. Okay, so that I invest in this YouTube business. I will bring you guys more clear content. I will have money to have proper editing. I will have money to pay people to employ people also. Get somebody to edit for me my videos. Get somebody to do this for me, so that we bring you top notch content type of situation. Because right now I cannot bring you guys that, because I don't have money like that to invest in my videos. Like I cannot buy an iPhone. What that is 20 something thousand. I cannot buy top-notch cameras like that to bring you guys content. I cannot buy the proper mics and proper setup for me to bring you guys content like that, because I'm starting, and for now we just have to bear with me. I cannot bring you top-notch clear videos because I don't have the equipment like that. I will get the equipment one day, but not now. Now we are starting, and we might just start off small with my phone that I have, and at least I got the small mic also, even though it's not as strong as I want it to be, but yeah, at least just for you guys to understand what we are saying, and not for the video to be so low that you cannot hear me like that. I will see you guys in my next video. We are talking about finances, saving money from interest, saving money from interest on bonds, on loans, and on goods bought on credit. Okay. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please share content, and let us grow together as a team. Let us become wealthy as people. I wish all of us good money. I wish all of us wealth. I wish all of us riches. Let us just be rich with also rich minds. Let us not be rich with cash that we do not know how to use, but let us be rich with cash that we know how to use, so that we grow, or we grow generational wealth, okay, as black children's, not just to get money to throw it and drown it on drugs and alcohol, but on productive things. And then one day we can also find ourselves with shares in one of those big companies, and then we can grow generational wealth. And also maybe one day when we have proper capital, we can also start proper businesses, and start businesses that we can also employ our brothers and sisters, and the world can be a better place. You see why I'm saying subscribe, so that we can talk about productive things, so that we can grow. And you never know, but what is coming across to me, to my knowledge, and it's wealth sharing, and it's educational. We are going to talk about it. We are going to educate one another. We are going to share knowledge, amen, and we are gonna educate one another and just become rich and wealthy in the name of Jesus. We are not going to suffer. Nay, yeah, please, man. We are not gonna suffer. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.